gmna uses artificial intelligence for generated speech, visuals, and production. AI-generated content may contain errors. Please verify important information before making decisions or taking action.
Good evening. The state just awarded $5.4 million to 7 capital region infrastructure projects, and UAlbany is set to open a new 225-bed residence hall next week. Traffic's clear, and the weather looks warm for the weekend. Over to you, Diana.
Gurmali's Taste Food Truck will showcase its grilled chicken salad wrap recipe this Saturday afternoon at the downtown Saratoga Plaza, drawing food lovers from across the city.
The live demonstration includes a cooking station, free sample portions, and a QR code displayed for viewers to download the complete ingredient list and preparation steps.
After the showcase, the truck will hand out printed recipe cards, and attendees may purchase the wrap for a modest price while supporting the local vendor.
Lots to get to, and with that tasty preview in mind, let's move forward together into the evening's news now. Here are our top stories. Governor Kathy Hochul announced New York State is allocating $5.4 million to 7 capital region infrastructure projects, part of the statewide $38 million county infrastructure grant program. Bridget Halloran has the full story.
State officials announced Tuesday that Governor Hochul signed off on a $5.4 million award for 7 projects across the capital region. The money comes from the statewide county infrastructure grant program, which has allocated a total of $38 million to local improvements. Projects slated to receive funding include road resurfacing in the city of Troy, bridge repairs in Schenectady, upgrades to water mains in Albany, a new traffic signal system in Rensselaer, and sidewalk enhancements in the town of Clifton Park. Officials say the grants are intended to address aging infrastructure and boost safety for commuters and residents alike. Today, Bridget Halloran, GMNA News, Saratoga Springs.
University at Albany announced that a new residence hall will open its doors on Monday, August 26. The 22-5-bed facility sits on the former St. Rose campus, turning the site into the latest addition to UAlbany's housing portfolio. Construction officials say the building will help ease the growing demand for student accommodation as enrollment climbs. The hall features modern dormitory rooms, study lounges, and a communal kitchen designed to foster a vibrant campus life. University leaders plan a ribbon-cutting ceremony on campus, inviting faculty, staff, and prospective students to tour the space. With the new residence, the university expects to offer more options for those seeking on-site living, reducing the strain on existing dorms and off-campus rentals. The project marks another step in UAlbany's effort to expand its infrastructure and support its student body.
New York Racing Association is turning the historic Saratoga race course into a basketball gathering this Wednesday, August 26. Fans will have the chance to meet Siena's brand new men's coach Nevada Smith and women's coach Terry Prim in a relaxed, community-focused setting. The meet and greet is part of NYRA's outreach effort to bring local supporters closer to the Saints' coaching staff ahead of the upcoming season. Attendees can mingle on the grandstand lawn, ask questions about the program's direction, and snap photos with the coaches. Organizers say the event aims to build excitement for Siena basketball while showcasing the racetrack's versatility beyond thoroughbred racing. No tickets are required. The gathering will begin in the early afternoon and run through early evening, offering a casual afternoon for families and sports fans alike.
Sovereignty captured the Whitney Stakes at Saratoga Race Course Saturday, bolstering the Colts' bid for Horse of the Year as the summer meet draws to a close. Bridget Halloran has the full story.
Sovereignty surged past the field at the Whitney Stakes on Saturday, August 8th, at Saratoga Racecourse. The colt broke sharply from the gate, settled near the rail and angled into the stretch, where a late burst carried him home by a length over the runner-up. The win adds another victory to his campaign, moving him into the mix for Horse of the Year honors as the Saratoga summer meet draws to a close. Fans in the grandstand cheered as the victor's silks flashed across the finish line, while trainers and jockeys gathered for the customary post-race photos. The Whitney victory places sovereignty in position for the season's final championships. Bridget Halloran, GMNA News, Saratoga.
Druthers Brewing Company has rolled out a complimentary summer trolley that shuttles riders between downtown, the race course, and the lake. The service launched on Thursday, August 20th and runs each evening through the summer. On Thursdays and Sundays the trolley operates from noon until 8 p.m., while on Fridays and Saturdays it extends to 10 p.m. The free rides aim to make it easier for both visitors and locals to move around the city's popular summer spots without parking hassles. City officials praised the partnership, noting it adds a convenient, eco-friendly option for the influx of tourists that flood the Spa City each weekend. The trolley circulates along Broadway, stops near the Saratoga Spa State Park entrance and drops off at the grandstand, giving riders a relaxed way to enjoy the season's festivities. Coming up, we'll show how the new Best Free store at the race course supports backstretch workers. Plus more headlines. We will be right back.
Every day, important stories happen across the city before any news crew arrives. Sometimes the very first person at the story is you. When you witness something newsworthy, open the GMNA Citizen Reporter app and start your report. The app guides you through every step while your report is delivered directly to the GMNA newsroom. Every submission is reviewed by our editorial team, and approved reports may be featured on GMNA. Get the GMNA Citizen Reporter app today at my.gmna.ca. Your city, your news. Welcome back. Backstretch workers at Saratoga Racecourse now have a new resource on site. The Backstretch Employee Service Team Best has opened a free store inside the track's recreation center, stocked with clothing, toiletries, bedding, and other essentials. Launched on August 20th, the store is open daily and donations are being accepted from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. each day. The effort aims to ease the financial burden for the backstretch community, providing immediate help to the men and women who tend the horses and maintain the facilities. Volunteers from the team sort contributions and hand out items to anyone in need. As the racing meet continues through Labor Day, the Best Initiative hopes to keep the support flowing throughout the summer season. City officials have praised the program, saying it reinforces the close-knit culture that defines Spa City's racing heritage.
Rich Johns was honored in Saratoga with Intercollegiate Tennis Association Legacy All-American Lifetime Achievement Award, marking 54 years since his SUNY Potsdam graduation and 38 years coaching tennis before retiring in 2010. Talia Whitcomb has the full story.
Rich Johns stands on the court of the Saratoga Tennis Club as the Intercollegiate Tennis Association presents him with the Legacy All-American Lifetime Achievement Award. The ceremony, held on August 20th, 2026, marks more than 54 years since he walked off the SUNY Potsdam campus and 38 years of coaching both boys and girls programs in Saratoga before stepping down in 2010. Colleagues and former players gathered to hand him the plaque, citing his contributions on the baseline and in the community. The award acknowledges his long-standing dedication to the sport and the impact he's had on generations of local athletes. The summer breeze rustled the leaves of the surrounding oaks as applause echoed across the clay courts. Talia Whitcomb, GMNA News, Saratoga.
At the historic Saratoga Racecourse Thursday, the Spa Catholic baseball team was ushered into the winner's circle to celebrate their recent state championship. The ceremony featured a 3-year-old thoroughbred named How Much Is Enough, who presented the championship trophy to the jubilant players. After the formal presentation, the squad gathered for photo opportunities on the track before the day's racing began. City officials praised the young athletes for their dedication and highlighted the honor as a highlight of the summer meet. Fans in the stands cheered as the team received the accolade, underscoring the close ties between local sports and the iconic racing venue. The celebration marked a memorable moment for the Spa Catholic program and added a bright note to the weekend's festivities at the spa. Local businesses also sent congratulations, noting the team's perseverance throughout the season.
Free music returns to Saratoga Arts this Monday as the Kindred Spirit Music Series presents an evening with award-winning songwriters Cosby Gibson and Tom Stottle. The concert runs from 6:30 p.m. until 9 p.m., offering residents a chance to enjoy original folk rock tunes in the historic downtown venue. Organizers say the series highlights local talent while bringing nationally recognized artists to the spa city at no cost. Gibson, a Grammy-nominated composer, will share stories behind his latest album, and Stottle, known for his lyrical storytelling, will perform selections from his recent release. The event is part of an ongoing effort to provide free public performances throughout the summer, encouraging families and music lovers to gather on Broadway before the race meet winds down. Seats are first come, first served, and the community is invited to experience the sounds of tomorrow tonight.
Melanie Teliska of Gourmet's Taste demonstrated the grilled chicken salad wrap at the Capital Region Lifestyle Studio in Guilderland on August 21, 2026, offering viewers the recipe to recreate it at home. Russ Tedeschi has the full story.
Melanie Teliska of Gourmet's Taste took the studio floor on August 21, 2026, walking viewers through the food truck's best-selling grilled chicken salad wrap. She sliced seasoned chicken breast, tossed crisp lettuce, tomatoes, and a light vinaigrette, then rolled everything in a warm flour tortilla, pointing out each step so home cooks can follow along. The recipe card she handed out lists the same simple ingredients and timing she demonstrated, promising the same flavor you'd find at the truck. Teliska noted the truck has been a staple on the Capital Region streets for 25 years, and she hopes the kitchen version will bring that familiar bite to families across the area. Russ Tedeschi, GMNA News, Guilderland.
Now let's check in with your evening forecast right after this here.
Falling pressure and a swift southwest jet set the stage for a warm, clear evening ahead. On August 22nd, the all-time heat mark for Saratoga Springs stands at 90 degrees, set during the 2021 midsummer surge that pushed the region into a prolonged heat wave. The cold extreme sits at 55 degrees, recorded in 2023 when an unseasonal Arctic dip slipped through the Great Lakes corridor, delivering a sharp nighttime plunge. Normal highs for this date hover around 78 degrees, with lows near 55, so today's temperatures sit comfortably between those long-term averages. The contrast highlights how the recent jet dynamics can swing the thermostat without breaking records. The radar screen is completely clear across the Capital District, with no echoes moving into the valley. A falling pressure pattern is still aloft, but the core of the incoming system remains north of the Hudson, leaving our area under a pocket of subsidence. The swift southwest jet at 94 miles per hour aloft reinforces dry air, so no rain will arrive tonight. With the map quiet, I turn to the evening outlook. At 6 p.m., the sky stays mostly clear with a temperature of 79 degrees and humidity of 56%. A light southerly breeze drifts at 4 miles per hour. Pressure is falling, so an unsettled trough will move east overnight, but its moisture remains north of the area, keeping rain out. Alto level, the southwest jet streams at 94 miles per hour funnel dry, subsident air, reinforcing the clear sky. Tonight's low will fall to 54 degrees as radiational cooling proceeds under the clear sky. The UV index is 5 and wind stays below 16 miles per hour from the southeast. No weather alerts are active. With that picture set, we turn to the 5-day outlook. The next 5 days swing between mild warmth and intermittent rain as the jet stream shifts. Sunday tops out at 75 degrees with a low of 55, clear skies, but a 25% rain chance in the western hills. Monday turns overcast, high 73, low 55, and a 35% chance of rain. Tuesday stays mainly clear, high 73, low 57, yet rain odds rise to 40%. Wednesday offers a dry spell, clear, high 75, low 57. Thursday brings a warm front, high 79, low 61, and a 55% chance of light rain. The alternating jet pattern drives these changes overall. And that's your weather. Remember, the local sunset is also available as a podcast. Listen anytime on iHeartRadio or wherever you get your podcasts.
Up next, traffic stays clear, the Traverse Stakes excitement rolls on, and we'll spotlight Spa City Car Rental's grand opening. We will be right back.
Every day, important stories happen across the city before any news crew arrives. Sometimes the very first person at the story is you. When you witness something newsworthy, open the GMNA Citizen Reporter app and start your report. The app guides you through every step while your report is delivered directly to the GMNA newsroom. Every submission is reviewed by our editorial team, and approved reports may be featured on GMNA. Get the GMNA Citizen Reporter app today at my.gmna.ca. Your city, your news. All major routes are moving freely this afternoon. 87 northbound, US 9, US 4 and the Saratoga County roads show no delays. No accidents or roadwork are reported and transit runs on schedule. Expect a gradual buildup on 87 southbound after 5 o'clock as commuters head home from downtown. The downtown loop and Route 31 stay clear for now, but keep an eye on the school zones around the high schools as the bell rings at 3. The Saratoga Springs Amtrak platform and the Capital District Transportation Authority buses remain on time with no service interruptions. If you're heading toward the racetrack or the downtown shops, traffic stays light. By early evening, the usual rush may add a few minutes on the interstate, so plan accordingly. The forecast calls for clear skies and light breezes, so no weather-related slowdowns are expected.
The calendar's quiet today in Saratoga Springs, but stay tuned to the local sunset for tomorrow's lineup and the week ahead. And now here's James with sports.
Summer racing roars on, and local athletes keep the momentum alive. Saturday, August 29 marks the 157th Travers Stakes, a Grade 1 showdown at Saratoga Racecourse. The race caps the summer meet, drawing top 3-year-olds and a national betting audience. Fans should tune in for the final test before the fall campaign. The latest Saratoga Racecourse results were posted for August 22, offering a snapshot of today's card. Early sprint winners and a surprise long shot have reshaped the tote board, setting intriguing form lines as the Travers approaches next week. Junior swimmer Anderson Baird captured the 100-yard breaststroke in a 57.96 finish at the Jan 29 dual meet versus Shenandoah. His victory anchors the Blue Streaks swimming squad, giving them momentum heading into the regional championships later this spring. David Koffler, a Skidmore College graduate, earned a spot on the 2026 Division Roman III Academic at large first team. The honor highlights the program's balance of scholarship and sport, and it raises the profile of the thoroughbreds' academic reputation across the region. Saratoga Springs High School football opened practice on August 17, signaling the start of a busy preseason for the Blue Streaks. Meanwhile, Ballston Spa clinched a 3-2 victory over Clifton Park in its opening varsity soccer match, giving the Raiders early confidence. Former Giants top prospect Marco Luciano, now with the New York Yankees, is being eyed as a potential everyday second baseman. The No. 2 international pick from 2018, originally signed for a $2.06 million bonus, could reshape the Yankees' infield depth if he translates his tools to the majors. Stay tuned for more action as the season builds toward its climax.
Thanks, James. Spa City Car Rental, tucked into a storefront at 360 Maple Avenue in Saratoga Springs, just opened its doors this past December. The locally owned firm offers affordable, flexible rentals for residents, tourists, and commuters who have long waited for an alternative to the chains. By keeping rates down and service personal, the shop fills a gap in our transportation options and gives travelers a friendly hometown touch as they explore the Saratoga racing scene or the historic downtown. It's more than a business, it's a new neighbor ready to keep our community moving forward 1 mile at a time. The owners, longtime Saratogans, also plan to partner with local hotels and event venues, creating jobs and keeping more of our tourism dollars right here. Later we'll hear Bryce Terry's triathlon fundraiser for oncology and a delicious camp-style s'mores espresso martini recipe. Stay tuned.
Every day, important stories happen across the city before any news crew arrives. Sometimes the very first person at the story is you. When you witness something newsworthy, open the GMNA Citizen Reporter app and start your report. The app guides you through every step while your report is delivered directly to the GMNA newsroom. Every submission is reviewed by our editorial team, and approved reports may be featured on GMNA. Get the GMNA Citizen Reporter app today at my.gmna.ca. Your city, your news. Welcome back. Skidmore hockey Bryce Terry headed beyond the Summit Triathlon in North Conway, Hampshire on August 21, 2026, with 4 teammates, Shane Baker, Coleman Jenkins, Christian Day, and Theo Angelopoulos for Memorial Hospital's Oncology Department. Russ Tedeschi has the full story.
Bryce Terry, a senior forward on Skidmore's hockey squad, is lacing up for a grueling triathlon in North Conway this weekend. Alongside 4 of his teammates, Shane Baker, Coleman Jenkins, Christian Day, and Theo Angelopoulos, he's tackling the 2nd annual Beyond the Summit Triathlon. The race, set for August 21st, combines a mountain bike segment, a run through the White Mountains, and a final swim in the Saco River, with all proceeds earmarked for the oncology department at Memorial Hospital. The group says the challenge will push their endurance while rallying alumni and local supporters to meet the fundraiser's goal. The event marks another chapter in the community's annual push for cancer care funding. Russ Tedeschi, GMNA News, North Conway.
On August 21st, Ally Parsons of Scene Coffee and Cocktails revealed a camp-style s'mores espresso martini at Capital Region Lifestyle's Guilderland studio, promising home bartenders a 5-minute prep for campfire vibes. Talia Whitcomb has the full story.
Inside the Capital Region Lifestyle studio, Ally Parsons of Scene Coffee and Cocktails is mixing a camp-style s'mores espresso martini. She starts by pulling a shot of rich espresso, then blends it with vanilla vodka, a splash of chocolate liqueur, and a drizzle of toasted marshmallow syrup. The mixture is shaken for just a few seconds, then strained into a chilled coupe. A toasted marshmallow garnish sits on top, giving the drink that smoky, campfire aroma. Parsons explains the whole process takes about 5 minutes, making it an easy treat for anyone looking to capture the outdoors while staying at home. The cocktail's sweet coffee base and gooey s'mores flavor aim to bring that campsite feeling straight to the kitchen. Talia Whitcomb, GMNA News, Guilderland.
Thank you, Saratoga Springs, for joining us on the local sunset. Today's highlight was Sovereignty's thrilling win at the Whitney Stakes, a true showcase of our racing heritage. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more community stories tomorrow. See you then.